Hello, this is Wednesday, December 29th. Can you believe the year is almost over? Hope you had a blessed Christmas, or a peaceful one. That's a blessing, wouldn't it? Just wanted to share about what I know personally, not as a medical professional, not as anything, but as a mother and human being. I am not anti-vaccination. I will get my tetanus shot in 4 years. I keep track of that kind of stuff. My kids both got their vaccines per the prescribed schedule then. So 10 years ago, and it was 10 years ago, December 2011, my son was then 19. He had all his shots, all his vaccinations were up to date. And my mom came to stay with us. She broke her arm and needed some help, so she came to stay. And she had shingles. Shingles is, in case you don't know, it's the same virus that caused chickenpox and herpes, the herpes virus that's on the lip and genitals. It's the same virus. And there is a medication for that. I get fever blisters. My husband gave it to me. He gets this little crusting in the corners of his lips, and I get monster bubbles on the top lip, right below my nose. It is scary. I don't want to, it's like boom. It shows up overnight. I get the tingling sensation, and then the next day it's like monster. So my physician prescribed Valtrex for me to take, and he told me how to take it and I'm left with a red mark on my, red circle that's not so scary as the bubble. So back to 10 years ago, son is 19. My mother has has the shingles. And you can't see it. I've seen shingles on people, and it can look really, really horrible. But hers was just red from her scratching it. I couldn't see anything there that she was actually scratching. There was no bleeding, no bubbles of any kind. And some people get them really bad. And she had it on her temple. She kept scratching her temple, the hairline at her temple. Next thing, my son comes up to me. Oh, and also during that same time, my husband's had an extruded disc that had extruded down inside his vertebrae and was going down, that the lump was going down his spine. So he was pretty much an invalid. My mom has a broken arm and shingles, and my son comes up to me and he lifts up his shirt and he says, "Is this chicken pox?" I said, "Yes, it is." I made an appointment right away to go in and see our doctor. And he's like, "Well, I've been doing all the research. Google was around." And he was, he did all the searching, and there's nothing you can do. You just have to kind of ride through it. I said, no, there is something. I take him to the doctors. I call in and tell them my son has chickenpox. I'm pretty sure he does. I just want to verify it and get a prescription of Valtrex for him. We get there and they're telling me to go in the waiting room. I said, "My son has chickenpox. I'm pretty sure." "Oh, yeah." Then they put us immediately into one of the exam rooms. So we go, give you something else to look at. So we go into the exam room. Doctor comes in. "Oh yeah, he definitely has chickenpox." But I was like, he was vaccinated. He had his vaccine. 10 years ago, MD doctor, general practice, family physician, tells me that they were already recommending boosters for all childhood immunizations back then. My grandsons are now 17 and 16, almost 18 and 16. Anyway, and they've had way more vaccine shots, way more than my kids did. And the little kids now are getting, I think, more. I don't know. You have to look that up. I don't know if YouTube will let this stay up or not, but it should be interesting. Just my experience. So the doctor tells me that they're recommending boosters now for all those childhood shots that my kids had. So we get home. We get the prescription filled. He stays in the car. I get the prescription filled, and he's got Valtrex. That night, his entire head, it looked like that pinhead demon from one of the horror movies. I mean, his whole face and scalp was covered with these little pustules. That fast. So like we had the medication and he got on and he cleared up. I don't think he got any scarring from that. So that's 10 years ago. I'm also one of the rare ones. I've only had one flu vaccine. And at that time, I was waiting tables at the downtown Marriott in Columbia. And I didn't know. I learned. I had the worst flu I ever had in my entire life before or since. I did not know then that when you have any sort of vaccine, your immune system is compromised and you really should self-quarantine so you don't get whatever other stuff comes your way. Now, the way it was explained to me is I got a different flu virus, not one covered by the vaccine. But if I hadn't had the vaccine done at that time, do it not during flu season, with other flu viruses, going around, and all these people from all over the country and out of the country staying at the hotel, coming down and eating breakfast, getting coffee, that I was exposed to, that I got a different virus than what was in the vaccine. But because my immune system was compromised, I got even sicker. Now, I had health care, but I lost money. I couldn't work. For that week, I was so sick. I could not work. Shouldn't work, handling food, serving food. So that's my experience with vaccines. I have not had the flu since that time that I got that one flu shot. And then, I've not been waiting tables. I've not been exposed like that, except for this year. Having the store, I've had a lot of people from out of state come through the store, visit. I've had other shop owners in my area get COVID. I don't know which variant they got. Several of them were vaccinated with the boosters. I've not had a cold yet. I've started to, whenever I start feeling symptoms, my allergies have been acting up. I've been eating a lot of sugar, a lot of carbs, especially now that I can have flour again, wheat. Things have gotten crazy health-wise. Now Christmas is over. I'm trying to go back to a healthier diet, less carbs, try to get back onto keto, trying to work on my immune system. And, you have to do the research and you have to know for yourself. I'm on 15,000 international units of D3 because I am overweight. I am 5 feet 8 inches tall, and I'm staying around the low 180 pounds, which is anywhere from 30 to 50 pounds more than I should be for my skeletal frame. I'm okay with my body image, except I do look like I'm 5 to 6 months pregnant, which is not a good thing, not healthy, not having that belly. So anyway, I'm saying all this because I think I'm pretty sure it's my vitamin D that I actually up, because during the summer months I only take 5,000 units of international units of vitamin D3 a day, and then during this time of year, which is flu season, I take I was doing 10, but when I learned that the more overweight you are, the more you should be taking a vitamin D3. There's several experts on D3. I totally encourage you to do your research. I am not saying don't get this, don't do this, or don't do that. I'm saying find out for yourself. Be healthy. There's several channels that really encourage, if you lose the comorbidities, you have a much stronger chance of surviving any infection. Viral, bacterial, spiritual, seriously. healthy mind, healthy body, healthy spirit. Work on those three things. And I pray that you have a blessed new year. I hope that I will get back into the habit of making a weekly or at least 2 videos a month, but we'll see. I've been very busy with so many things, so many projects. I want to do some more wire art, which I will get some more videos up, and some more cooking videos. And I should be heading into work. I got 5 minutes to open the shop. Be a blessing and be blessed. Thanks for watching.